Hey there, humble visitor. This is your boy Fox. Welcome back to Open World Junkie. We're here together playing Auction Not Included. This is episode 2. On the last episode, we went ahead and secured some water for our duplets, a place for them to do their business, and also a place for them to sleep. Alright, so also like to let you guys know I did tinker around with the audio a bit to see if I can fix any issues I found on the first video and some feedback I got back with some friends that I shared the video to see if I can make this a little bit better for you guys. I hopefully I adjust the game audio video as well so you can kind of hear it a little bit, not too much. All right, well enough of that. So let's get back into the video. So last video, we were going to extend the bathroom down, but I went ahead, as you can see, scrap that idea already. We will probably just move the bathroom altogether. I do want to move these sources, and we will be focusing on power research, upgrading our toiletries, toilet, and maybe even finding a place to make a reservoir for water. We also need a polluted water reservoir, where we'll be also needing a germy water reservoir. So 3 reservoir in total. And most of the time, I would have these reservoir down at the bottom of the game down here somewhere. That's because most of the carbon dioxide will be collected down there, will be piling up down there, basically. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So we'll click start now. We'll go on a faster pace here. Let our duplets work. Slow it down a little bit so they can work. So they're finishing up. Yeah, they're finishing up their digging and everything. Let's go ahead and start planning out the next section. So we do need to start power. All right, power is the next thing you need in this game, so we can start some research and even starting pumping water out of these little gaps and putting them in a reservoir. So usually, like everyone does, we'll set up a little bit of a power section where it'll be temporary. It won't be permanent, right? So let's go ahead and set that up. So let's get a floor down right here. Like I said, this is temporary. This is not gonna stay here, guys. And for a basic power setup, we will have 2 manual generators. We will put, let's do 4 batteries, and we're gonna need some wiring. So let's go ahead and extend these wires out. All right, this looks good. This is what's going to be powering those batteries. All right, now we also need to dig out that area for them. They won't be able to use it. All right, so with that being done, we've had the power situation being laid out. By the way, I also wanted to mention I'm going to try to keep this video under 30 minutes for you guys because as I mentioned on the last video, I work on a cruise line. So if any of you ever cruised before, the internet on a cruise line really sucks. All right, guys, it's so bad. It takes 2 days, 3 days just to upload a video of that length, and I don't want to do that again, right? So let's try to make it as small as possible, and I'll try to pump these out as fast as I can, and I'll do a little tweak and update until my good mic comes, where you should have a big boost of quality on the audio for you guys. But until then, I'm just gonna try to work with what I have right now, just so we can get some of this out for you guys. I also like to mention that I am also starting up a new series called 7 Days to Die. So a lot of people, I'm pretty sure, have seen this type of game on different YouTube channels. But this is a really good game. I love that game. 7 Days to Die is, for anyone who doesn't know, is a zombie build survival game. All right, it is packed full of a lot of content. It has a lot of uh, game mechanics. It has just a lot of stuff, guys. I love that game, and I hope you guys love it and come hang out with me as well when I start playing it. All right, so they're about finished there. So now we gotta, once we have that battery set up, we have to have a place to use that power. So as I mentioned before, we will need researches. So we'll go under our station and select a research bench. And just like I said, it's all temporary. We're just gonna plop it down right next to the batteries right here. Yeah, and we're gonna put the wire down for that. Go. So that's gonna get our research up and running and our power situation. Next, we want to start laying out where we're gonna start storing our good water, our polluted water, and our germy water. Now, I say germy water, guys, because basically, if some of you don't know already, you can take polluted water, filter it through a sieve. They'll give you clean water, or rather, they'll give you clear water, and but it will be polluted with germs. Okay, and you don't want that going into the food source because you're gonna get your duplicate sick. So what you want to do is you want to take this water, sieve it through, pour it into a separate reservoir, um, then grab that water and put it through your toilets. You can put it through your toilet, you can give it to your plants, etc. So basically, the duplicates will not be ingesting it, and we just be reusing the same water. Water is a finite source in this kind of game. You want to kind of preserve as much of it as possible, right? So as I mentioned before, our reservoirs are going to go somewhere down here. So we should start dig down, to be honest. So let's do that. So first things first is we will go far down as possible. And just want to point out, if any of you guys can also hear my background noise, the ship is kind of rocky right now today. So I am moving all over, and because of uh, my cabin that I'm in, you can hear the waves. All right. It can be comforting sometimes if you're trying to fall asleep, but if you're trying to record a video, it doesn't help. But if you can ignore some of that, that'll be awesome. Let's just focus on what we're doing here. So they're off fed. Let's go ahead and fast forward that. We need to start our auction production. I almost forgot to mention that. We need to start producing our own auction because our auction light is almost done. So that's what the power is for as well, by the way. And we're going to be using algae to produce our auction, okay? So let's go ahead and dig this out. And we're going to put our first auction production right over here. And we got to power that. So, there we go. That's going to be producing us oxygen, which will increase our breathability. Now, that's also going to get rid of this no oxygen generator build. Right, so we can get rid of that. Now that our research has been searched, it's telling us that we have no research focus selected. So let's go ahead and fix that. As I mentioned before, I do want to start moving the water across. So I will start researching plumbing and stationary to start upgrading our plumbing situation. Because the better plumbing situation we give our dupes, the more healthier they'll be, and that's kind of what we want. We want to make sure that they have lasting dupes. We also got to start focusing on uh, expanding our population. We do need more than one dupe. If you have too much jobs and not enough dupes, those jobs will not be done. Okay, and if they're not being done, you're not advancing in the game. And for our goal to get out into the stars, we need a large amount of dupes, or at least a decent size. All right, so they're doing that. Let's plan our reservoir. So our clean water, I generally want it right here. Then with our polluted water will be on the opposite side. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put the German water maybe on this side. I'm thinking about cross piping because piping is gonna go through all these tiles, and I don't want to have too much bridges. But that would help as well. Yeah, let's just focus on the reservoir of clean water first. So that's gonna be right here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Just take 3 of that out. We'll do 10. Yeah, we do 1. Because this is going to be a wall. And this will be a wall. So that means inside is going to be 10 high. 10 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Deep. 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go 10 by 10. That's going to be very helpful. We also will need wait for dupes to come down, but they got to clear out this spot. It's got to be cleared. And so our dupe can take the whole thing out. We're going to need some ladders running across. Now, with the ladder that allows you to clear this whole area out, you kind of want to give the dupes rooms too high and too low. So right here, you got 2 section down they can reach and 2 high they can reach. Then 1 in between gives them a way to jump across. This way, they can have access to each section of this little loop. too high. High. This one here. Right. So with that right there, the dupe should be able to clear out this whole section, and that's going to be our reservoir. Oh look, we have a printable. Let's see what they sent us. What did the colony send us? We got 2 dupes, care, and 2 care packages. That's pretty nice. We have a lot of sand as it is, so we're good. I don't think I need it. Blossom seed. Blossom seed. It's bristle blossom. Those are pretty hard to grow, to be honest. They need a lot of preparation to grow these blossom seeds. They do give pretty good food, but not the best. I should bring another dupe in, to be honest. I'm gonna be doing a lot of digging, so maybe a digging dupe will be nice. A digger. He has a rocketry. As rocketry. What can I speak today? Rocketry and operating. This is gonna be nice. So they have increased the excavation. An increased excavation. This person is completely uneducated, uncultured. Excuse me. That means that maintaining high roll will allow the dupes to learn more skills. This is actually pretty nice. And you can't do decor, which is fine. You also do not do husbandry very well, so you can't groom. That's fine. We'll get Lindsay here. Let's go, Lindsay. Welcome to the colony. We do need a bed now, so this Dinos just let us know that we're lacking a bed. So let's go ahead and fix that. So we'll also bring that up to 7 so they can focus on it. Oh, that's too late. Lindsay, it looks like you'll be sleeping on the ground today. Sorry. You got selected last, okay? It was already time for them to go to sleep. And you look like you're pretty chill. The auction should be doing pretty nicely here. Yeah, not too bad. Alright, so we have our power situation sorted out. We have a research table where we are researching. We have more to go before we finish sanitation. So now, with that all sorted, we only need to start working on our reservoir, our upgrade of the bathroom, which we will do once we start moving this water across. And we do need a bed. So poor Lindsay. I'm sorry, girl. You're sleeping on the ground today. All right. By the way, the batteries, they do lose power over time. So you can see there that its current power availability is 7.0 out of the 10. And you can see it's slowly going down on its own. That's also in part of this being used slightly. But the amount of power this use isn't that much. Let's take a look here. Can you tell us how much the power? Energy, here it is. So it's 26 kilojoules, and this has okay, this has kilojoules. I really don't know. I know one of you smart guys out there will pretty much work this out, and you'll just let us know in the comments what exactly is the power usage of one diffuser with 4 batteries, 4 small batteries to be exact. Yeah, someone will do that. All right, there we go. So Lindsay will no longer be sleeping on the ground this coming bedtime. Poppy is working on our reservoir. We can start planning the other reservoirs so we're not wasting time. So again, this is going to be our clean water. We need an area for our fluted. We'll make it pretty much the same height, but not the same length. Fluted water will be constantly used, so we don't need that much of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take away 2 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and then we'll go ahead and build upwards. Being it wide, that's gonna help, and that should give us actually more room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More room to put our polluted water right next to it, because I mean that's pretty much what's gonna happen. So it's gonna come from. Excuse me, guys. It's gonna come from this polluted water, and once it's sieved through, we'll go into this container of Jeremy water. So we will need to do that. So let's go ahead and make some ladders here. We need 2 ladders going up and down. As they'll go in and they'll go out, and then right here as well. And then right like that. Stay here. Oh, and we gotta dig this section out, guys. Oh, I gotta be careful here. Ooh. The water. What is this? This is sand. Ah, it's not good. Um. I hate sand. So when sand is in the way, it always messes up your work, right? Mm. I guess for now, what I can do is I can do that. That way I don't touch this part of the sand, so that's fine. We'll dig through here. They'll jump across and they'll be able to get to where they need to go. Take that area out. Take that area out. Nope. Someone's idle. Abe, are you not doing anything? Why are you idle? Hold up a second. Why is everyone idle? Oh, I see why. I see the issue. There we go. That should give you guys something to do. Never have idle dupe. Alright, guys? You can't have them just doing nothing, alright? Because you're not progressing if that's the case. Let's see here. Alright, so we're going to need a filtration right here. We need to be able to filter through the water in case it has a mixture. And we do need this sieve. But you can see here that we require two types of research. So we need the advanced research and then we need the novice research. So we have the novice research. We do need the advanced. So let us unlock that, which requires the employment and advanced research tab. So we'll go ahead and do that now. That way we can build our supercomputer and what we use to advance our research. Now, that pretty much should solve our where our waters are gonna go. That's our power, our research, and oxygen production. I'm going to put another one down here. Oxygen diffuser right here. So we're gonna run a cable from here down the ladder into this diffuser. I want to push more oxygen down this way. So again, oxygen dioxide goes down and oxygen comes up. So with the amount of oxygen up here, this will start push that down. So we also want to take that out. That's going to be able to push the oxygen dioxide at least in one location. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job all around. Hands up. High fives. High five all around. All right, mine needs to use the restroom right after. Relax. Taking some food. Our food situation it's not looking good because of the extra dupe we got. We gotta make sure. Let's take our gem. We got two of these guys that are filthy. Can you go over here for me? Copy. Over here for me. We gotta make sure we got another basin because what's happening is that when a dupe is using the basin and another dupe has just finished using the restroom, if that basin is occupied, that dude would just scurry out of the bathroom without even washing their hands. Kind of reminds you of some people, don't it? Alright, so our dupe here are now sleeping. Great. And also sleep. And it's oxygen rich up there, isn't it? It is. So they're sleeping without a care in the world. That is awesome. Alright. We'll get two computers here. With these computers, we can inspect them from now. They'll give us some log entries and some information. Here we can see this is Devon's blog. It's an uncrypted. It's to Summers from Dr. Jones. It says, wait, Joshua, you read Devon's blog? No, it's more of a conversation. XOXO Dr. Jones. Information and Statistic Department. Subject, Devon's blog. Now, to Jones from Summer. And she says, oh, cool. Devon's writing a new post for Toast on the town. I'd love to tag along and see how the sausage is made, so to speak. Ha 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 ha. I'll see you guys in a bit, Dr. Summer. How it keeps going. Okay, this is a long conversation. Devon's blog from to Dr. Summers from Jones. Oh my god, I found out today that Devon's one of those people who take pictures of their food and uploads them to their boring blog somewhere. You have to come to lunch with us and see. They spend so long taking pictures that the food gets cold and they have to ask the waiter to reheat it. It's so funny. I don't know if that's a jab into some vlogger's life, but there you go. All right, let's see what the other computer is saying. Computer looks pristine on the outside, but it's corrupt internal. But I managed to find some uncorrupted files and have added it to my database. Have you seen this? Level one. It's redacted, so we don't know who or from who they're talking to, but it is uh hmm, it is coming from the director. Please pay it no mind. If any of these journals reach out to you, deny comment. Have you seen this? Is still the subject, by the way. To the director from we don't know who. Director, are you aware of the article that have been cropping up about us lately? And there's a broken link. The gravity facility, questionable rise of a research giant. Oh, okay. They're doing something that they're not supposed to. That would kind of maybe give us some information about why there's so much of their offices just lying around here. I did see another computer, by the way, that we can access. There it is. It's a lab desk. Single page of a long printout remains legible. I scanned it and added to my database. Personal journal B556. There's no encryption level. I've been so tired lately. I've probably spent at least 3 nights sleeping at my desk, and I've used the lab safety shower to bathe twice already this month. We are technically on schedule, but for some reason, Doctor Director Stern Stern has been breathing down my neck to get these new products ready for market. Okay, so it looks like they sell something. Normally, I'll be mad about adding pressure on my work, but something in the director's voice tells me that time is of the essence. Uh that that doesn't sound good. So they needed to make something in a hurry because and it was time sensitive. Okay, interesting. Hopefully we get to see more of that. What's going on here? Abe got a point. Let's get rid of these. Abe, my friend. Oh, we got 2 points. So Lindsay and Abe. Abe, what do you do usually? You are good in medicine and science. You are a researcher. So let's go ahead and stick you into that. Here we go. Lindsay, good at digging, rocketry, and improved thinking. So we'll put you into digging because that's what I need you for. And we'll soon have more points from Maya and Poppy. Assuming soon. As long as that water doesn't come down, I'm good. Alright, so the oxygen is producing nicely down here now. There we go. And the carbon dioxide is peaking down. Perfect. Oh, good. The research is finished. So we now have a supercomputer. Let's go ahead and build one. Now for a supercomputer, you need power and you need water. So we have a water. Oh, we got a mini pod as well. Assuming this is for when we go to a different planet. And here is all our plumbing stuff. We got a new sink as well. A water cooler for them to drink by. We'll build that in a little bit. We get a skill scrubber, which takes basically resets every skill from a duplet, so you can reorganize them if you need to. Crafting station. So this production produces items and equipment for duplicates to use. Duplicates will not fabricate items unless receipts are quenched. Crafting stations allow duplicates to make auction masks to wear in low breedable areas. This would come in handy if we had the auction station, but I don't think we have it yet, so we'll put that aside. Well, we need a supercomputer right here, and it fits snugly right there. Perfect. Let's go ahead and add power to it. Now, for the water, it has to be brought in by the dupe itself with research. Okay, so there's no way to us to plug water into it. So that will forever be the case for the supercomputer. But once we've researched everything that the supercomputer can give us access to, we'll most likely just I don't know. We'll see when we get there, right? Because supercomputer is always going to be a manual task. It doesn't change, can't be upgraded, as far as I know, unless a change has going to happen to it. But like I said, I don't think it will for now. So our duplicates are getting into their morning routine, filling up the batteries. Nice. schedule to start for them to start working. Oh, Lindsay found a piece of milkroot. We're just gonna deliver it to our ration box. Yep, get some food. Not enough, to be honest. The more you dig, guys, the more you'll be able to find food like these. That's a milkroot right there. It's another one. Got some more here. Do want to dig this one out as well. That's another milkroot. It's going to increase the amount of food we have, and we're going to need it since we're feeding 4 mouths at this point. Yeah, 4 mouths, so gotta make sure we get that food production up and running very soon. But we have about 5 more minutes before 5 more minutes before I gotta call this recording right here, guys. Ooh, we have a skill point. Mima, you have a skill. What are you good at? You're a digger. Let's go ahead and do that as well. We got 2 diggers, which is awesome. I believe she is our builder. She's gonna have a point soon, right, Poppy? And we have a researcher. So later the next dupe that I will include will probably be another builder. I'm gonna try to get 2 of each. That's gonna be extremely helpful, but I'm gonna have them like fully spec into it. Oh, perfect. All right, that's good. That's not gonna come down, right? Don't jump over, Poppy. Good kid. There we go. Ah, Poppy. A small fall, but we're good. We're good. Don't worry. And all that algae will be put to good use soon. Yay, Poppy got a skill. Perfect. Okay, so giving them these skills will increase the productivity of whatever they're doing. So in this case, Poppy's gonna be able to build a hell of a lot faster, and our diggers are gonna dig way faster as well. So there we go. Good job, Poppy. Get yourself a skill point and a pretty little hat. Oh, she's happy. All right. So as I was saying, we have a couple more minutes before I call the episode. But basically, once we're done with these reservoirs, in the next episode, we will focus on moving the water into those reservoirs and start upgrading our bathroom. I'm doing some bathroom layouts and bedroom layouts. In this case, barracks layouts. We're not going to be doing bedrooms right away. We do have to keep in mind, though, we will start doing bedrooms. It's the best way to increase their morale. All right. Enjoy the dupes working. Oh, we're not researching anything. I just realized that we need to be researching this. We got a new printable. Let's see what the colony sent us. Midroot leaves. Joy seeds. We got 2 more dupes. Midroot leaf seeds are good for decor. I'm not sure what Joya seeds do, to be honest. Uh, let's go with the midroot. Let's hope we make the right choice here. I'm not selecting any more duplicates. We do not have enough food to feed more people right now. Until we establish a food source, we're just gonna work with what we got. So let's go with the midroot leaf seed. Let's go and print that. Let's go. Midroot leaf, decorative plant. Midroot leaf is a broad, leafy house plant used for decorative living spaces. The joyous blobbing of the wide leaves of the green leaves provides hours of amusement for those desperate for amusement. So basically, they watch plants. Although the midriff leaf can inspire laughter and joy, it is not cut out for a career in stand-up comedy. Oh, that's funny. There's more details, which is fine. Let's go with the Joya seed. Jumping Joya. I think that, yeah, this one. The jumping Joya is a decorative plant that brings a feeling of calmness and well-being to individual in the vicinity. Their roundness, appendages, and I don't even know that word. Esker, I really don't know that word. I will skip it over. Shape, Polonis, Polypus. Oh wow, I really need to. I don't need these. I've never used these words before, so I really don't know what these words are a favorite of interior designer looking to offset the rigid, straight walls of an institutional settings. The jumping Joya capacity to thrive in many environments, and the ease in which they proco- pro- propagate. Ah, such an easy word. Like I have problems saying it. Make them a go-to house plant for any lazy gardener. Right. So basically, it was either this one or the other one. So they both do the same thing, so it doesn't matter. All right, so we're gonna call it this episode now, guys. I hope you enjoy. I hope my blabberness didn't get too annoying, and hope you guys enjoy our little duplets here running on the little treadmill on their wheel. All right, guys. So once again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification once more, so you can keep up with all my content. I'll be pulling out the next episode as soon as I can. You guys have an awesome day. So peace out.